going to transition now into the business side by recognizing quite a few people that had success in the month of April. April was a gangbuster month from a sales perspective. And as I said when we started the program today, all of this recognition is just a true reflection of the success of our business model. And it represents the fact that our business model is working. It is performing for people. It is helping people to create a better life. It's a vehicle that can take you basically anywhere you want to go. So let's start with our top sellers at the bronze level. And let me drop my screen here so I can see everything. And for top seller bronze, for these team partners, they accumulated 1,250 points in personal sales volume for the month of April. And in North America, we had 336 new bronze top sellers. And for those who did it 3 months in a row, accumulating 1,250 points in personal sales volume for North America, we had Young Ha Cho, Wyman Hershberger, Dawood Kane, Sue Kane, Lorianne Maculitis, and Judy. So congratulations to all of you. And for 6 months in a row, we had from the US, Young Jai Jo. You think we had anybody to do it more than 6 months in a row? Why, yes, 12 months in a row. Magdalena Ozmek, congratulations, accumulating 1,250 points in personal sales volume for 12 months in a row. Congratulations. Now for top seller silver, this group of team partners accumulated over 2,500 points in personal sales volume, and they also get an additional 3% performance bonus for this activity. In North America, we had Beyond Inc., Anthony Chandra, Rufing Chin, Mary Grace Capuz, Hannah Holichuk, Yi Sing Hung, Roy Kim, Jason Wong, Mariana Mercado, Young Heo, Kisan Park, Sarah Park, and So Young Park. Continuing on, top silver, June Rin, Lillian Sotomayor, Cecilia Tang, Yang Wilson, San Hu Yu, Sifan Yan, Justin Yi, Lily Yu, Di Zhao, Queen Mei Zhao, and Vicky Zhao. So congratulations to our silver pin winners for the month of April. Now moving up to gold top seller. This group accumulated 5,000 points in personal sales volume for the month of April, and they got a 5% performance bonus for this activity. And they were Angelina Cabalcar, Mary Grace Capuz, Haley and Jen, and Maria Olea Arredondo. All right, so again, congratulations to all of our top sellers and the great job that you did. We're going to continue on now into our rank advancement recognition. This is people moving through the compensation plan. Want a little water break? Okay, starting at the manager level. That's required 600 points in a given month, and you get that 30% discount. For the month of April, we had 556 new managers in North America, almost doubled the output for March business. Now for sales manager, where you need 2,500 in a given month and one frontline manager. And at this level, you get to participate in that top manager bonus program at 2%. Number of qualifiers for the month of April, we had 109 in North America new sales managers. So congratulations to all of you. This more than doubled our March output. Next level in the compensation plan is marketing manager, where you need 5,000 points in a given month, 2 frontline managers, and that top management bonus jumps to 5%. 5%. We had 43 new marketing managers in North America for the month of April. So congratulations to all of you. And the next position, which is a key one, international marketing manager, it's a destination, if you will. You need 10,000 points in a given month, 3 frontline managers, and that top management bonus almost doubles from 5 to 9%. Now, again, this is a unique position because it offers unique incentives, and I'm going to cover a few of them, starting with an advanced training program for everyone that reaches this level. I just recently participated in one out in LA. Now the new qualifier has to get to the location, but we handle all their accommodations once they arrive, give them 2 great days of advanced training with the goal of helping them continue their journey up the compensation plan. And also there's great travel incentives. Did you know you can travel the world with PM International? And those that are qualified right now at this level have the opportunity to travel to our 30th anniversary World Congress that Gordon was talking about and have in Mannheim, Germany, and have the company help subsidize those expenses. And also, the higher you go up the plan, the more travel opportunity that you'll have available to you. And how would you like to drive your very own BMW and have the company subsidize those expenses as well? That's a really cool experience, because you heard Wendy talk about just the fact that the fact that they were made in Germany, that's a symbol of quality, right? BMW, again, German cars, symbol of quality. And again, you get to decide how much you want the company to contribute to your BMW car lease. The higher you go up the compensation plan, the more the company will contribute. So you have the control here. So let's congratulate those that have qualified for these unique incentives, starting with Christian Balateri Banan, Angelina Kabalakar, Amadai Kao, Grace Chen, Rufin Chen, Ping Ding, Kwashan Yu, Mary and Mark Gapuz, Julietta Gaspar, Go to Beyond Inc., Pratul Miyota Katu Hafoka, High Point Group, Hana Holichuk, Swami Wang, Fakin Wu. And continuing on here with Bernard James, Jonathan Jameer, Eunice Jane, JMMZ Inc., Robert Kim, Sayan Lam, Hugh Jin Lee, Wazi Hugh, Helen Mapadalata, Modern Entrepreneur, New for Life, New York Infinity, So Young Park, Alan Ward, Olivio Inc., and Melinda Yin. And if I butchered your name, please accept my apologies. But again, congratulations for the great job and being a part of qualifying for this position and making yourself available to take advantage of these unique incentives. Okay, we're going to move on up to vice president, where you need 25,000 in a given month, 3 frontline sales managers, and where now that top management bonus jumps to 12%. And if you get a 4th frontline sales manager, you get an extra half point in that top management bonus. We had 5 new qualifiers in North America for vice president: Benoit Joling, Eric Lecoeur, Roya Atara Marezi, Erlen Miranda, and Sion. Congratulations to our new vice presidents during the month of April. Next position, executive vice president, where you need 50,000 points in a given month, 3 frontline marketing managers, and that top management bonus jumps to 15%. We had 3 qualifiers for EVP, Jennifer Bergantinos, Youngmin Lee, and Grelif James. Congratulations to each and every one of you, new executive vice presidents. And for another destination spot, president's team, where you need 100,000 points in a given month, 3 frontline international marketing managers, and that top management bonus jumps to 18%. How many qualifiers did we have? We had 3, Richard Lee, the team of Christine Mendez and Noel Tumbloy, and Joe Ran Wu. So with that, we're going to pause for a second, because we just happen to have somebody with us here to share their testimonial on how they made this journey to president's team. Basically, in less than a year's time. He also earned practically all of the fast achievement bonuses. So that was almost $10,000 in additional income. And he met the requirements for the 2023 World Tour. So he got to go to Seychelles, which is an exotic island in the Indian Ocean that I had never heard of, and neither had he until he qualified for it. So he's experienced a lot in less than a year with PM International. He's building a strong team in the Northeast and now has his sights set on Champions League. So please welcome from Fort Lee, New Jersey, new president's team, Richard Lee.
Thank you, Randy, for the introductions. I'm so excited and honored to be recognized for this new position. To be honest with you, at first, I was thinking to myself, who am I to be presented in front of all the Business Academy leaders? But I figured rather than getting in my own head, I'll just share my personal experience in my PM journey here. So I was actually introduced to the Fitline products from a family member, telling me how great these products were and what they've done for her and her family. being an inquisitive person that I am, I delved into the company and came across the nutrient transport concept, which really intrigued me to see what this was all about. If this was just a gimmick or if there's some, I guess, sincerity to it. So, you know, granted, it was a family member that introduced me to the products. Just took the dive and took the products in, and did not expect for such fast and drastic results. You know, being a busy day to day, going to meetings all day, I just felt the energy levels that the coffee cannot replicate. The energy levels, the focus throughout the day, all that going into the evening time, it was just fantastic, and did not expect it. So that was just the basic initial reaction to the product line. I actually gave my father, who's still at age of 65, the products to try for himself. And I actually added the Fitline drink lineup to his regimen. And he still plays soccer to this day at 65. He's been in a league with a bunch of his friends. And he came to me telling me he scored 2 goals in the 2 weeks. So I'm not making an advertisement here saying, you know, we're all amateurs here. We're not these Olympic athlete sports members, but I guess just the energy that was able to sustain throughout the whole game was that finishing push. And even for me, I'm in a basketball league. My average were the 10 to 14 points, but even yesterday I played basketball in the same league. I had a career high of 26 points. Again, I'm not advertising anything. I'm just saying from my personal experience. So just based on the initial introduction to the products, and at this point taking it for a year now, naturally you're going to get into the business side and seeing the possible application of it into your life in all ways. Since I'm going to be discussing it and telling people that I care and love about the product line, how it could improve their life, I delved into the product, not only the products, but now the business side of things. And again, being the naturally inquisitive person that I am, delved into 5 of the top 10 companies' compensation plan to see the legitimacy or I guess part of the core competency of a company. And it turns out the compensation plan is by far the best that I've seen as well. So from there, I literally embodied and incorporated, based on the conviction that I have, the products working on me and the efficacy of that. Naturally, you start with just the care and love, and I guess it kind of happened in a natural manner in which the business side opened up as well. So at first, it was a very interesting transition in terms of just telling certain people about taking the products into really trying to open their eyes in creating a supplemental income source. And in the end, you know, I read a lot of books. And seeing how the direct selling model can work in your life. And in the end, it just came down to the numbers. I guess, and when in my trip to Seychelles, Mr. Sorg gave us a very inspirational speech about how you have to have goals in mind. And his initial goals when he started out was just having the small goal set up every week, creating IMMs, right? You don't need to think about possible superstar in your team. Just start with the IMMs and increase those numbers. And I took that to heart. And at this point, I do not predetermine for myself who's going to be a superstar or anything. I just talk to whoever and whenever about the business opportunity, starting with the product line, of course. And it's interesting. You never know who you're going to run into, whether it be a friend's friend or two other relationships down the line, it just happened organically, and I can't really say any formula aside from just keep at it. And I don't know, lucky for me, I have family that really trusted me, that helps me. And, you know, in the end, if you're starting from a place of just genuine conviction of knowing the products and not just looking at it from the money perspective, I just felt like that was the key to getting to where I am at this point. So, yeah, that's pretty much my business journey in this. There was no real secret formula or success or anything like that. It was just organically caring about people's health and spreading that awareness, and in doing so, introducing the business aspect, and it just being working in congruence with each other.
So Richard, give us a quick overview of Seychelles and the experience that you had there.
So Seychelles, I don't know for any of you, but I've never heard of Seychelles. So when I first heard that I was qualified to go on the Seychelles trip, that's when I started my Google search and seeing where this is first. And as I was delving more into it, I got very excited when we got to the island. And I brought my fiance with me. Thank you, PM. Thank you, Mr. Sword. It was one of the most beautiful islands that I could have imagined. You know, granted, I went on a few tropical island trips, but this was just a secluded island in which you just have full access to the beach around you, and it's 360 all over. And I realized I was possibly a fish in my past lifetime, because I was literally in the waters for about 6 hours a day. Fiance tried getting me out of the water, and initially I listened, but sometimes the ocean kept calling me in, so I stayed there. It was also a big eye-opener, because that was the first experience in meeting not only the leaders but also the successful distributors globally, and seeing how, you know, granted they are in their successful positions, seeing how much fun they're able to have, right? And really gearing, and during the daytime, I see them still working while we're in this tropical paradise in a very team-oriented manner. That actually inspired me a lot more to really create that team system here within my organization. And so, you know, obviously I was able to meet Mr. Sword there, and the leaders for the other countries. So overall, it was an amazing trip. I am forever going to remember it. And this is just, in the end, this is going to be the first of many to come. So I'm looking forward to that moving forward.
Awesome. And one quick, I guess, training tip for everyone that's listening in today. Share, if you will, how important it is to have like people that you can lean on, that buddy system, if you will, that we talked about.
Right. So I think that is one of the key aspects to not only to persevere, but that sustained energy to move forward in this business. Because truth be told, this business is not easy. It's not easy, but it's very worthwhile. So obviously in the beginning, you're going to go through some trials and tribulations, and the success rate will probably not be there in the beginning. But like I said, when I said, do not predetermine who's going to be your superstar, in my head, I already had partners that are going to be the core members of my team, which were mostly based on my friends. So once they heard the opportunities and declined in a nice way, that really brought my energy levels down initially. And I found two core partners who I had not known before venturing into this business. Those two key members have been the, I guess, source of motivation the energy, we have the products, so I can't say energy that we already have, but my sustained motivation in continuing with the business, feeding off of each other's enthusiasm, and also sharing a lot of the disappointments in which we can really confide in each other and lift each other up. That was actually one of the biggest, I guess, reasons why I was able to stay the course and be here where I am. And hopefully next month or within the next 2 months, they'll be here as well with me. I'm going to make sure I help them get to here. So
very good. Well, we look forward to continuing to watch your journey up that compensation plan. And, in your story, it rings home because I have seen it numerous times, and everyone should take note of that, is a lot of times the people that the chances of them joining you are usually somewhat slim, but it's the people that they know are the ones that usually come on board. And that has been a consistent storyline for my entire 35 years. So you shouldn't be disappointed when those you think will, won't, but those you think won't, will. So always keep that in mind. And Richard, we may get you and your dad on an athletic video and all that success in the very near future.
I'll be ready.
All right. Well, thanks so much for sharing some of your time and your story with us today.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
All right, let's continue on here. We still have a few more people well, before I do that, I want to, as Richard highlighted, that he got to participate in the 2023 World Tour in Seychelles. Well, while you might have missed that one, if you did, the 24 World Tour is coming up next year. It's going to be in Marrakesh. We got a great video here to highlight what that experience could look like for you.
People of PM International, welcome into the unique world of unforgettable moments. Together, we explore the most beautiful places on Earth, and you are a part of this adventure.
10-mal in Folge World Tour und ich kann euch eins sagen, jede World Tour toppt die andere World Tour.
Es ist einfach nur mega krass, da fehlen mir die Worte und ich kann es mir nicht schöner vorstellen. Es ist der absolute Wahnsinn.
Every single year it gets better, better and better.
I have no words to describe what happened to me.
Beautiful World Tour in Rio de Janeiro. It was a lifetime dream come true with the Carnival in Rio. This is such an amazing thing you only can achieve with PM.
No word to explain what we are living in these days.
Ich stehe jetzt hier in der Dominikanischen Republik. Das war immer ein Traum von mir und PM hat es mir einfach ermöglicht.
거기에서 만나 뵙겠습니다. 감사합니다.
Für mich ist die World Tour immer jedes Jahr das Highlight meiner persönlichen Reisen.
Now, are you ready for your next unique journey?
All right, well, Morocco, here we come. And you can check out your those requirements. You can find them on your back office. So note that as well. If you have the opportunity to experience that, you saw Richard's photos, it's the time of a lifetime and you just don't want to miss it. So we have 2 more people to recognize at the Silver President's Team level. And at this position, you need 200,000 points in a given month. 3 frontline vice presidents, and that top management bonus jumps to 19%. 19%. We had 2 people that qualified for this position, Plango Inc. and Jason O'Toole. So congratulations to 2 new Silver President's Team member from April Business.